Here are the ways that I found that help me deal with anxiety throughout my life. I thought I'd share this to help anyone out there who has been feeling anxious and want to try to at least reduce it. These aren't guaranteed to completely solve your anxiety, but this will help. Just please give it a try. Okay, so my first method is to talk to friends. I know this goes without saying, but a lot of people don't know how much more anxious you get if you're feeling lonely. Having someone even just sending you a text or a meme on Instagram or something makes you feel like you're not alone in the world. Do you know how many times I turn on my phone only to see 0 notifications? It sucks, and I know how isolated you can feel because no one is talking to you. Try reaching out to the people who you are comfortable with. It doesn't even have to be many. It can literally just be one person. You could talk about what's bothering you, but even just talking about anything will make a huge difference. Now, if you don't have friends or don't want to communicate with them right now, don't worry. The next few methods can be used completely on your own, but I have a suggestion for those who do fall under this category. Join communities about the things you love and are interested in. You will eventually find people who like the things you do, and you will form good social connections online. Of course, be careful when you do this because there are a lot of weirdos out there, so please use this cautiously. Listening to music is another method I found that helps me deal with anxiety. Now wait, music can be a tricky topic. There are so many types of genres and emotions that come with music. Which ones will help me the most? Easy. Listen to the ones that remind you the most of good times you had in your life. Obviously, if you're going through a breakup or something, there are certain songs or albums that remind you of a certain person, so yeah, avoid those. But I guarantee you can gather a playlist of songs that just give you good vibes and have no emotional ties to you. Songs like Sunflower by Post Malone, Summertime in Paris by Jaden, and I Got a Feeling by Black Eyed Peas are just some of the songs that come to mind. But of course you have your own personal taste, so give it a try. Okay, this is my favorite way of dealing with anxiety because it takes no effort and you don't even have to think about it. Put on a show in the background and leave it on low volume. This, hands down, helps me the most personally. This one sort of ties in with the previous method of listening to music, but is different in the sense where it isn't meant to be actively listened to. It makes your room go from feeling dead, empty, and lonely to having some sort of life and energy. The voices of the characters and just the overall noise from the show will help you feel not alone, and at any time you can just tune in and take your mind off things. Having my TV on with low volume and the lights off at 2 a.m. is such a vibe and makes me feel really comfortable. My favorite show to put on in the back has to be The Office, and I will make a video dedicated to that in the future. This is probably the most cliche thing I could have possibly said in a video about dealing with anxiety, but it truly is a great way of bringing your attention elsewhere. Do anything, and I mean anything, that you really love. I know that can be hard, especially when you have constant anxiety eating away at you. But finding that one thing that just absolutely captures you and keeps you occupied for hours is a game changer. For me, that's hanging out with friends, coming up with ideas, and even editing this video right now. These pastimes take my mind off the things that have been bothering me, and it does a good job at doing it for hours. For your sake, please focus on the things that you obsess over and are truly passionate about. If you couldn't tell by now, being and feeling alone amplifies your anxiety and uneasiness. Even having something as small as having a show in the back with low volume can make a huge difference subconsciously. Anxiety is not something we ask for, but all have to deal with on a day-to-day basis. Don't let it consume you. Take action and be the ruler of your world. Take care.